Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Everyday UPLAND. This is the first I've ever seen Queens like this. This guy just appeared on here before there was nobody else. I don't know who else is here. Okay, there's a few people here. But earlier today, I must have zoomed in and I didn't see not one block explorer. But I guess they all have come back. They've all minted in Porto. But how did it go for you guys? I completely skipped it. I said I shouldn't have bought the soccer legits. That was a big mistake. Reason being is that I spent all of my UPIX on that, and I was quite disappointed anyways in that. And then I wasn't able to buy any of the NFLPA, right? So I did tell you guys that I have a fantasy team, right? I was actually my I have one player right now that's in the Monday Nighter, so I was just watching it before I came on. Like I was thinking, should I do a video today or should I continue to watch um football because it's been it, I haven't watched football since 2016, and boy, this week one was so exciting for me. The amount of games that I watched, I was just like super excited. Even this game right now, Seattle and Denver, where Geno Smith, who, as far as I remember, was like a shitty quarterback, excuse my language, back in the day when I remember him being on the Jets to now being on Seattle, and Russell Wilson's on Denver and Geno Smith is playing awesome. I don't know how he's played in the last 5 to 10 minutes or so because I've been trying to get this all set up and going. But he's playing very well, man. I had to add him to my team. I think someone in my league needs a quarterback, and he's hot right now. And I think he's a free agent, so I added him to my team because I need another wide receiver. So I have to see if I can get a trade going there and give up Geno Smith. I got Patrick Mahomes, and that was a great pick. I drafted him first, and I didn't regret it. This guy went off this weekend. I think he had um like 4 or 3 touchdowns in the first half, and like two, I think all three or something, or 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. It was nuts, and obviously, I'm buying his legit. Okay, hopefully, I can get like a memento of his or something. But he is awesome. I'm so happy I drafted him. He's well worth my number one pick. It's great. I love it. It's so exciting again. So this NFL legits thing for me is going to be like a major focus as long as the season's going on right now, and even possibly after the season ends, I'll be able to mint some other guys that I probably missed out on, or other people are mentioned that are very good, or find out later on are good players. But all in all, I'm happy with my fantasy team. So what I plan to do is some of the guys like I drafted. And by the way, my team, like I said, was supposed to lose the first week, and I got a C- on my drafting, and so far it has panned out. We'll see what happens after tonight to see where I place based on points, and then that will really determine for me how well I'm going to do throughout the season. I'm probably the fourth or the fifth most points right now, which is a good thing. My league's not the most difficult, but at the end of the day, it's not bad. But I know I'm here supposed to be talking about Upland, and I'm talking about NFL, but NFL Legits is a part of the game, and that's going to be the focus. I'm going to be minting a lot of the players that I have on my fantasy team. I will be minting their legits. Hopefully, I don't know if it's only the essentials, or sorry, not the essential. If it's only the mementos, you get those fire emojis. But I believe if I mint some of the guys that I have on my team right now, I definitely will get some fire emojis beside those players. Because, for example, Mahomes, if I was able to get back in time to mint that game, or mint for Mahomes on Sunday, or I don't know what happened, or I forgot, or whatever it is, or I didn't want to collect my balance, but I will be minting him 100%. and a couple more of the guys, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I'm excited about football. I'm excited about watching again. I'm excited about NFLPA legits, especially now with the utility to the legits. It makes even more sense, and I'm glad I doubled down on it so much in the summer. And unfortunately for me, I didn't realize how the whole collection thing was going to work. So I never really got enough players to get all the collections. But now that I know how it works and that it's all how it's incorporated, I have a better idea of what I will be doing to be able to fill as many collections as possible. And then I didn't even realize too that I got two variants as well, and that was kind of surprising, which is really good. So I was happy for that. But I will share some of these strategies that I used. Some that last year was just buying the players I knew. This year it'll be based off of my fantasy team or the fantasy league that I'm in. All the top performers. I'll be trying my best based on each week to be minting these guys. What's it called? Legits, and we'll go from there. So Porto was released today. I did not take part. I'm sure a lot of you guys did. I'm going to focus heavily on the NFLPA part of Upland. The new city releases, I'm probably going to hold back a little bit on doing that because like with Porto, it's very expensive to travel there. I don't have much UPX. It's very expensive to travel there and also to, to travel back and forth. And every time I tend to move from one to this to the next, either the 3 hours after I leave the city, Upland pops up with a note talking about that city and how they're doing something there. Because that happened to me twice. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. Anytime Upland pops up on my screen with anything, I'm just going to wait. And then eventually decide if I'm going to make a move. And I think that's the strategy right now that I will be using going forward because like I said in my last video, a lot of stuff happening rapidly, quickly in Upland right now. And like you have to be at a certain level in this game where you're generating a certain amount of UPX, for example, or you got to keep pouring money into the game. And right now, I don't necessarily want to do that. I have other things going on outside that I want to deal with first, or deal with, or take care of before I start doing that again. With Upland, I have other investments that I want to put some money into. So that's going to take away a lot of money that I would put into Upland. I got to put into these investments because I think I may have found one that is going to 10x in who knows when, but it's estimated to 10x from where it is right now. So I can't put money in Upland because I don't think I'll be able to 10x my account right now. I'm still early in the game. This investment is something I've been in for a long period of time. So where it is right now is a great opportunity for me to get into. So I'm going to really focus on that. And I'm just going to generate as much UPX as I possibly can right now. And I'm just going to dump those into the legits. But let's go to Porto. Let's see what the floor is. Let's see what's going on there. Hopefully you guys, bought all the properties you, excuse me, that you would love. No, I think okay. So Porto, the released. Okay, so this is a new one. This is a new one here. So these two cities or neighborhoods right here, and all these ones south of the main Porto area. So, which is not bad. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if everything got minted in the first place. Because I believe, like, even though a lot of, oh, not a lot, eh? Let's see. What's the prices here first before I can say 21,000. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. But a lot of people that I was reading either their tweets or just or on Reddit were not too happy with this, but there's still a lot. There's still Didn't do so bad. Let's see how much this museum's going for. 200K. Let's see the street view. If it's inside the museum, which it's not, so forget that. But not bad overall. Oh, that's FSA. FSAs are 9,000. Wow, 10,000. Okay, all right. So at least we'll see what happens. I was hoping, to be honest, that not a lot of people took part in this and left a lot of properties unminted, and it kind of just was one of those like LA type of minting speed where everything was being minted super slowly. But I don't know if that's gonna happen right now in Porto, because Porto is quite popular. But let me check another city to see what's going on. So that's Valbon. If I just forgive me on the pronunciations of these neighborhoods, because I can't pronounce anything, whether it's English or another language. Right? So let's see here. Okay, so there's properties here and there that are non-FSAs. Let's see how much here. 12,000, not bad. Okay. We'll see how long it takes. Probably by the time I'm able to get some UPIX, I won't be able to. By the time I get here, they'll be all be minted anyways. So, but it's good to see that there's still some left. 11,000 UPIX. Okay, maybe this is not a neighborhood that is a speculated collection, because all of this would have been minted right now if that was the case. But I like this. I like how it is. This is how, honestly, this is how it should be. Whenever I know there's like what 300,000 people in Upland right now, and I understand like when Upland opens release another city, it's gonna get minted out quickly. Some cities or whatever it is. What I believe Upland should do, even though it's going to hurt me and everybody else. But I believe if they do that, that will like really. I want Upland to really slow the game down. I'm not even lying on that. I really want them to slow it down. I hope they drop like another city that's like either small or massive, not really small, but more like a reel where they have to do like 3 or 4 other expansion releases, so that it slows down the pace of the demand, because the demand is pretty high in this game right now. I think that's why like they've been releasing a lot of these cities so rapidly. And I wouldn't mind to see Upland continue at this speed and just release city after city after city and just slow the demand down a ton. So guys like myself or other people who are busy or just decide to skip a city, at a later they can come back and maybe pick up, a few, and mint, I should say, a few properties here and there. But how it's looking though with all of these, let me see what the floor is in these 2 cities right here. Hopefully I can't get all of it, but let's see what the floor is. 6,000 UPIX. Let's see where this one is. Okay, that's across the pond. No. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so 6,342 UPIX is, oh, that's an FSA too, is the floor right now. So that's not so bad. That's okay. Wonder what I gotta see what is the cheapest new neighborhood. Let's do this. So pretty much the new Air 6,297, and that's an FSA, of course. 11 UP2. Okay, not bad. Let's see what's going on over here. This is a very big city, or neighborhood, I should say. So, oh yes, this is not minted out. This is beautiful. This is what I want. Like, we need more of this into the game, where people can come in and just be okay to mint. This is good. is what I want. Like, this is why, one of the reasons why I felt as if skipping out on this release in Porto is a good idea, because when Porto opened, I could have picked and selected wherever I wanted to go and mint. So this is good. I like that. But the prices are high, so maybe that's why. Yeah, that's why. Let's see a smaller 13,000. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, the price, that's why, the prices. Clearly the prices on the reason why so much of this is not minted out. And I understand why. Like, I would even wait to mint, because right now the floor is so low. Like, you're not gonna get anything cheap. Like, a lot of the ones that I'm clicking on are in the 20,000s. Like, so you don't want to spend that type of money with the floor be, look at that, 40,000. But like, if you're chasing yield, it's not so bad. 71,000. Okay, so that's another one there. That's beautiful. Let's zoom in on this one here. Let's see what's going on in this circle. Okay, this could be. Okay, this looks like. Sorry, guys. This city here, or this neighborhood here, looks like it could be a part of a collection, because a lot of it is minted out. Yeah, so there's a ton minted out here. So there's a high chance this is probably one of the speculated collection neighborhoods. Um, so I'm gonna stay away from that. Let's see this one here. I definitely know for sure there was a small one I saw. This one here, definitely 100% gotta be. But I'm the worst person at picking collections, so don't go with anything I say, okay? Um, but this one looks like it's definitely collections, because I don't think there's nothing. And this, I don't think this would be a good node. A lot of FSAs here, so all the new players would be good for you guys to create your own node within Porto. A lot of big properties, factories, and showrooms could be here as well. Not a lot of properties here. It doesn't look like it either. A lot of land space and a lot of, not a lot, but a few big and a lot more smaller properties. Let's see here. Okay, so here's another one. All right. I'm liking the look on things right now with Portal. So this means that there's a possibility for someone like myself to come in and mint a few, but you got to spend big bucks here. That's the only thing. So these are, I guess, are all the richer neighborhoods. In Portal, people with money live in these areas here. So yeah, because the properties aren't cheap. So I understand why a lot of these are unminted. Here's a nice one. 15,000, 16,000 pretty much. 21. Yeah, you can't come into Portal, this part of Portal with 100K. You definitely can't. You're only going to be able to mint a few, and then hopefully you try to sell them and they sell. 14. Yeah, there's a few cheap ones. I could say 14 is pretty cheap compared to what I'm seeing elsewhere. Yeah, anything under 17 is cheap. Yeah, anything under 17. I could say anything under 20 is cheap. 15, that's not bad. This is a nice one. Let's see what the street looks like. Oh, these are some, okay, that's fine. Nice neighborhoods. A little bit more expensive, but the yields on them are not too bad. But you know, you'd have to put them in the collections to earn that extra boost. But 21, I don't know. I don't know if I will be minting here. 13, this is a good buy, just based on this. Yeah, not bad. 16, okay. All right, so based on what I've seen so far, guys, if you got a chance to mint here, and you are able to find some cheap properties, you're gonna do well. But if you didn't find any cheap properties, you're gonna be holding on to these for a long time. But there's quite a bit that are still unminted, and that's good to see. This is what I want to see in the game. So, there's still opportunities to mint, even though the secondary market will be a lot slower. But the floor needs to go up. And guys, try not to buy the floor. Don't buy the floor because the floor is already overpriced as it is. Because these guys probably mint for 2,000 and selling it for 8 or 9,000. Let me see if I can find an FSA. Here we go. Here's one. This is 8,000, right? 22. Like, come on. Although that's not the floor. Let's see this one. 7,000. Nah, this guy's charging way too much. But this is good to see. So all the people who dump money into Porto, you guys are going to be holding on those properties for a while. So Porto, I guess, is one of those cities that you just got to buy and hold. All right. Yeah. So, yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? This is upside down week. Yo, a lot of things is happening right now in this game, bro. Like a lot. Like things have been. Hopefully, you're still there, still watching. You there? I'd seen that you had left a comment earlier, but yo, like it's been rapid speed in Upland, non-stop. Like so many things are happening. This week is insane. You got like Spark Week, you got the city expansion, you got like so much, man. And I know you know about football on those legits. If you're back in the States or wherever you are, get in on those legits. I got to talk to you about fantasy. I don't know if you're playing in fantasy, but you know what? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, maybe he's not, eh? Yeah, but I'm watching. Okay. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Okay, sweet. Yeah, but legits are hype now. Like I gotta tell you about legits. So legits have collections, so you can earn UPIX, which is coming down the road. But I know you know football, so if you know your football, you mint those players that you know are gonna perform, and that can give you, yeah. I'm back, bro. Like week one, woo, week one was super excited, super excited. I was enjoying it. I was just watching the Seattle and Denver game, and I'm there like this is me the whole time, looking at my phone, looking at my fantasy, looking at the game back and forth because I got players on each end, right? So I'm just like, I'm minting this guy's legits, I'm minting this guy's legits, and put those in the collections. Yeah. You got to get on it, man. You got to get on it. If you need me to explain it to you, I surely do that. It's something that I know you know football, so it's something that you should consider because, like, if you don't, and I did tell you this from before, that since you're not necessarily like a hardcore player of Upland like that, legits is something you should focus on. And bro, if you had listened to me, man, you would have been able to get some nice stuff because I minted some nice, a lot of legits over the summer, and now I've kind of been rewarded with some of the stuff that I minted already. So, and I didn't really have any idea of what they were gonna do or how it was gonna go, but it still worked out better than I'd hoped. I got some variants, which is like another thing, like where it's I don't even know myself. I'm still learning this whole legits thing. So, but yeah, give me a like, please. Yeah, and a share. I know you already subscribed because that's why you're on because got the notification that that I'm on tonight. But yeah, man, Porto got expanded. Legits Spark Week. Sorry. What else? Something else is happening too. Like so many things this week. It's crazy in Upland. But to be honest, the rapid release of cities are good because it just slows the game down. It slows the demand for all this minting, so people can kind of take it easy. And guys who aren't necessarily in the game as much can say, "Oh, let me see what's going on at Porto. Oh, there's an expansion. Oh, okay, let's see what's going on here," and then find out that a lot of the new neighborhoods, not all of them are fully minted out, which was the case at the very beginning when Porter was first released. So you know, all in all, it's all good. But so let me show you my legits as I'm here. And so where am I? NFLPA legits, and let's go collections. So collections, I've somehow, because that's the only team and only the only team with players that really remember, I think was Dallas. Is it? No, it's not. It should be. Yeah, so this is how it is. Just like the regular collections for the properties, right? You got your standard, you got your limited, you got your exclusive, and you got your rare, and then your ultra rare. So when you click on it, it tells you what you need to have to fill the these collections. So the good thing about that is that all you have to do is whenever you're going to mint whichever collection that you hope to get, you just go to the collection, read to find out exactly what you need, right? Which you're going to be probably minting. Probably won't be buying any mementos, but say you're going to mint. Let's go back to a bigger one here. So defenders, right? So say you're going to mint. So you're gonna make sure you mint a DB, a LB, a CB, a S, a DE, and a DT. So you make sure you mint players that you like that can fill all of these positions, and then you fill it all here, and it boosts your fan score. So when it boosts your fan score, what ends up happening is that once your fan score is boosted, when it comes to say minting mementos and game balls and all of these different types of stuff, it increases your chances of getting like a better mint or a more favored player, instead of just some random player that you don't know who it is whenever you're minting. So it's good to have the higher your fan score is, the better it is. And even I've heard, I don't know how it works, is that if you're in, say, for example, you're in Rutherford, right? And you minted a player that's on the Giants, or I think the Giants as well as, I'm not sure all the teams that are in Rutherford, but say you minted a player and this player did very well and you have high fan score, and say you're close by that stadium, you could probably get an autograph ball or you could get an autograph jersey, and that's like an extra bonus in fan points. And then your minted jersey or whatever it is even more unique. And then if you do decide to sell it, because maybe you have multiples, you can sell it for the top notch numbers, not numbers, price, because you have an autograph game ball or autograph jersey. So there's so much right now with legits. Like I'm not even gonna really focus a lot on minting new properties. I'm really gonna try my best and increase my legits for the 2022 season. I haven't minted anything yet. As you see, if you can see my UPX over here somewhere, I'm trying to get that bad boy up so I can start minting some legits, and I'm minting based on my fantasy team. But do you have a fantasy team this year? Mine is on Yahoo. I've always been using Yahoo for the longest time. I understand that fully. I don't really mess with any other websites when it comes to fantasy. I think Yahoo is probably one of the best. I tried CBS, I think it is. Back in the day, I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really do too many, so I can't really speak on the others. But I know for sure Yahoo Fantasy is very simple and easy to use, and I really enjoyed doing that. But yeah, let me see what's going on. Hopefully my team is doing well. Let me just check. Let me check my fantasy right now. Let's see how my running back is doing. Hopefully he can ask. Oh, anywho, that's it for me right now. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Everyday Upland. If you guys like the content, please hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. And I still have a large number of you guys that watch the show on a regular basis but not subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm in need of more subscribers. Please, guys, get me some more subscriptions. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned, man. NFLPA and LEGITS is what we're going to be talking about a lot throughout the NFL season. And I'm looking forward to it. Every game, every weekend. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.